Respected Jama'ah, my beloved brothers and sisters, there is a concerning topic for every single of us is World Hijab Day. Do's and don'ts. World Hijab Day, it was started by a sister, a Bangladeshi sister, Najma Khan, in 2013. The main purpose of World Hijab Day was to make it normal as uniform for all human beings, that it's just a uniform, and on that day Muslim women, they will wear, as well as non-Muslim women, they will stand beside Muslim women. That Muslim women, they should be given their rights to choose what to wear, what not to wear by themselves. They have a choice. So they should be given their right what to wear, what not to wear. And my beloved brothers and sisters, as you know, many countries, they try to put ban on hijab. Especially it will come to your mind, France. Wallahi, many countries, they are still have negative mindset towards hijab. So it's a good initiative to make it normal, to make it like uniform, to remove Islamophobia, to remove hate against hijab. And you know, subhanallah, you know the story what happened. One sister, her name is Muskan, from Mandya, Karnataka, India, in 2022. She wanted to enter into her college wearing hijab and burqa. And RSS young gangsters, RSS people, Hindu extremist people, young people, they tried to prevent her entering into her college wearing her burqa and hijab. And you know the story, what happened. By only one takbir of one sister from India stormed the whole world. She said, Allahu Akbar. She was only one person. No Muslim young people were around her. Only one sister. And she was riding her scooter. She entered into her college. She went to submit her assignment. And young people with several colored scarves on their neck, showing their identity, they are Hindu extremists. They tried to prevent her, but she bravely entered into her college. And she said, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Subhanallah, the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala came. And we know the story. In many countries, in many places, this video went viral. That's why all of us we know. But every single day, there are many situations our brothers and sisters they are facing in many places in the world. So, what we can do during the World Hijab Day and what we should not do during World Hijab Day. If I ask you a logical question to my sisters, for example, sisters, on World Hijab Day, everyone, you wear hijab and you open your face and you take one selfie and you share in social media. Sisters in 2 or 500 sisters, if you take selfie and post in Facebook and social media, does it go with Islamic rulings that you will share your face, your pictures in social media, that you never share your picture in social media before? Does it go with the concept of hijab? What Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, in Surah Al-Ahzab, Surah number 33, verse number 59. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, يا أيها النبي قل لأزواجك وبناتك ونساء المؤمنين. O Prophet, you ask, you tell your wives, your daughters, and the wives of believing men what they should do. يُدْنِينَ عَلَيْهِنَّ مِنْ جَلَابِيبِهِنَّ, that they should bring down over their chest a part of their outer garment. Why is that? It is their identity. Wallahi, how you see women around us, they are trying to attract people's eyes, and they are trying to get the attention. Wallahi, believing women, they are completely different than them. What they should do? ذَلِكَ أَدْنَىٰ أَنْ يُعْرَفْنَ فَلَا يُؤْذَيْنَ. Why they should bring down a part of their outer garment over their face, over their chest. It is their identity. It is their uniform. When someone will see a woman is covering her head, is covering her chest, and a modest woman, she will not be abused, she will not be annoyed, she will not be irritated by others. And other people will get a hidden message. This is a woman, cannot be played with. Wallahi, the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is amazing. Let's say a woman without hijab is going, everyone looking at her with lust and temptations. They are tempted by a good but a sister covering and working with shyness and modesty, with covering her hair and her chastity. Subhanallah. This is the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That she will not be abused, she will not be harmed. And our brothers and sisters, sometimes we face that our Muslim sisters, they are the reasons of our other sisters, those who are covering themselves, those who are wearing hijab. It is a question to the mind of non-Muslims that you are a Muslim and she is a Muslim. Why you should cover your whole body? And she is also a Muslim. She is wearing normal. And this is not only hijab. In many other occasions, wine and pork and dance, music, all things. So our Muslims should be role model. All Muslims should be role model. And for hijab, all our sisters should be role model for hijab. So that they cannot ask, they don't become confused that why some Muslim women, they are wearing like this and some other they are wearing like that. Wallahi, some of our sisters, they tie their hair so tight and the two part of their head cover, they put one side in the back side, another side in the front side, and their chest is with the tight clothes. Wallahi, this is not hijab. What is hijab then? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah An-Nur, Surah number 24, verse number 31, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُيُوبِهِنَّ. They should let them to bring their veils, their outer, a part of their outer garments, which is khumurihinna himar. They should cover their chests. Wallahi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, indecent words. There cannot be nothing, there can't be nothing more decent way to say it. We call it jail, pocket. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, ala juyubihim, they should cover their pockets. Subhanallah. وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُيُوبِهِنَّ. They should bring down a part of their outer garment over their chest. So those who are tying their hair, one part in front and another part in the behind, wallahi, this is not hijab, my beloved sisters. And I would like to thank all my sisters, at least, anyhow, those who you are covering, you have anyhow, anytime, any manner, you are covering, I thank you. I appreciate appreciate, just we need to improve a little bit more. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, how Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam commanded. Wallahi, some of us we think that only a piece of cloth is hijab. No, my beloved brothers and sisters. Even our words, it should not be flowery, it should not be juicy, it should not be attractive to non-mahram. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Ahzab, Surah number 33, verse number 32, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya Nisa al-Nabi, O wives of the Prophet, you are not like any other woman in the world. So if you fear Allah, what should you do? If our sisters, our brothers, if you think that our Ummahatul Mu'mineen, wives of the Prophet, they are role models for our sisters, Wallahi, this message for you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, if you fear Allah, فَلَا تَخْضَعْنَ بِالْقَوْلِ, don't be soft in your words when you talk to others. What will happen then? فَيَطْمَعَ الَّذِي فِي قَلْبِهِ مَرَضٍ, in whose heart there is disease of temptation and to have thinking of lust, they will have something in their mind. They will be tempted by your words. So when you talk to others, your words cannot be flowery, your words cannot be juicy. Subhanallah. So even the words should be observed, should be guarded. My beloved brothers and sisters, at home, while some of our sisters, when they're outside, they're covering themselves. But when they're home, you go to their house for an invitation, and they're with the normal clothes, going here and there in front of people. Wallahi, this is not also hijab. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Ahzab, Surah number 33, verse number 53, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِذَا سَأَلْتُمُوهُنَّ مَتَاعًا فَاسْأَلُوهُنَّ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ. When you ask any object or anything from them, you should ask from behind the partition, behind a barrier. Subhanallah, subhanallah. It's lost nowadays. Wallahi, our engineers, our architects should be Muslim architects. They should design a house so that the practice of believing men and women, they can practice easily. When you enter the house designed by non-Muslims, wallahi, the kitchen in front of you, there is a drawing room and the kitchen in front of you. They will cook and people, they will have free check, open check. This is the design. Wallahi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He gave, there should be partition, there should be a barrier between men and women when they are with their normal dress code. وَإِذَا سَأَلْتُمُوهُنَّ مَتَاعًا فَاسْأَلُوهُنَّ مِنْ وَرَاءِ حِجَابٍ. When you ask any object from them, you should be behind partition. Subhanallah. My beloved brothers and sisters, some of us we think, okay, piece of cloth is gone, word is gone. Even word is a part of hijab. What about our eyes? Wallahi, wallahi, my beloved brothers and sisters, this common rule goes for brothers and sisters both. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started by our brothers. That, O Prophet, tell the believing men to lower their gaze. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded first our brothers, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by default He gave innate nature for men to look at the beauty, and for women the innate nature of woman is to show the beauty. Subhanallah. But it should be followed by Islamic rulings. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah An-Nur, Surah number 24, verse number 30, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ وَيَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُمْ ذَلِكَ أَزْكَىٰ لَهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا يَصْنَعُونَ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, O Prophet, tell the believing men to lower their gaze and to guard their private parts, and it is good for them, it is purer for them. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware of everything what they do. Ya Allah, Ya Allah. It is for our brothers to lower our gaze. And after that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded our sisters. And if you see in IELTS exam, in many exams for the opposite gender, it is a kind of condition that you should have eye contact. Without considering whether it's opposite gender or same gender, it's the eye contact made it as manner. If you don't follow this, there will be question. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded men and women, وَقُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَغْضُضْنَ مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِنَّ وَيَحْفَظْنَ فُرُوجَهُنَّ, and tell the believing women to lower their gaze and to guard their private parts. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala added another command, and asked them not to show their beauty. Subhanallah, subhanallah. So Allah did not ask men that do not expose your beauty. Why is that? Because by nature, men, they like to watch, and by nature, women, they like to show. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded men in a way and women in another way. Respected Jama'ah, my beloved brothers and sisters, as we say that during World Hijab Day, what we should not do, we should make it a source of dawah, a place of dawah. So our all Muslim mu'min sisters, they will give a feeling, and this is what they do actually. They will give a feeling of wearing a headscarf, wearing head cover, a hijab, especially for non-Muslim sisters. And they will see in the mirror how they look like. Wallahi, believe me, there are many stories that after World Hijab Day, when they saw their face in a mirror with hijab, many sisters, they accepted Islam. Allahu Akbar. They didn't see them for their whole life with a head cover. For their whole life. This is chance for them. And please bring as many non-Muslim sisters as you can bring during World Hijab Day. And it's not forbidden or it's not prohibited that you will do it in a place where there will be more Muslims. Musa alayhi salam, when he asked for a date, wallahi, he chose their celebration date. Why? Because during their celebration, there will be more people of them. So that Musa alayhi salam, he can pass his message to non-Muslims as many as he can. Subhanallah. My beloved brothers and sisters, so you try to bring as many non-Muslim sisters as you can to the place our sisters will organize World Hijab Day. What about Sheikh? Is it bid'ah? Allah, some scholars say that every year in the same day to conduct it's bid'ah. But I don't agree with them. They are not saying that we are offering salah, we are doing it as salah, as fard ibadah or sunnah ibadah. It's a dawah. It's completely dawah. And dawah you can do in a specific day, in a different day, anytime. As Nuh alayhi salam, he did it at night, in the day, in public, in secret. Subhanallah, anytime you can choose, no problem. To me, no problem. So my beloved brothers and sisters, I request all my Muslim sisters, please don't share your own picture in social media. Wallahi, you have a friend and you make a feast and you take pictures. Wallahi, some sisters, they never take their picture in their whole life, and you are taking their pictures on the day and you share it on Facebook and social media. Wallahi, this is injustice for them. This is something bad for them. So I request all my believing sisters not to share their own pictures in social media, and make it intention that this is a chance for our non-Muslim sisters to bring them to Islam. Besides, make hijab normal and familiar for everyone as a Muslim woman identity, as a Muslim woman's uniform. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the straight path. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala show us the true as true and help us to follow it. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala show us falsehood as falsehood and help us to avoid it. Allahumma ameen.